Today we're going to be talking about you, where you are, and where do you want to be. Growth doesn't happen in your comfort zone. We all know that. You need to pursue that discomfort intentionally because your brain is wired to keep you safe, driving you back to your comfort zone over and over again. So you need to ask yourself, when was the last time that you have challenged yourself to do something new? When was the last time that you have challenged yourself to take a calculated risk? When was the last time that you invested in yourself to learn something new, to add a new skill to your toolkit? You have to sharpen that saw. As Stephen Covey said, we must never become too busy sewing. We must take time to sharpen the saw. It's the seventh habit that he mentions in his book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Sharpening the saw means preserving and enhancing the greatest asset you have, right? Which is you. It means having a balanced program for self-renewal in the 4 areas of your life, which are physical, social and emotional, mental, and spiritual. But the trick to this is to avoid preparing to take that leap. Be ready to take that jump and then just reset into your comfort zone. It's not enough to just read the new book if we're not going to intentionally apply all the new learnings, right? Everything that we have just acquired and become proficient at the new skill. Or how about, you've been there, I've been there, when we just buy the new clothes, the new gear to go to the gym, and we just go for a week and then that's it, right? We're not allowing ourselves just to get properly adjusted, our body to properly adjust to the new training, and we just feel tired and we just see that the effort is just not worth it, and we quit. And it doesn't necessarily mean that the effort was not worth it. We were just not ready to overcome that objection. There will be barriers to overcome, for sure. There will be barriers to overcome for everyone. Well, it's actually no secret, we just don't usually accept the truth. Most, if not all these barriers, are absolutely self-imposed. It's our brain that is literally wired to self-sabotage you, to inhibit you from achieving the success that you're looking for, and bring you back to the comfort zone. It's 100% a self-preservation mode, a chemical reaction in your brain that it's avoiding you from taking some risk and by default bring you back to that comfort zone. Well, the good news is that although you cannot control that initial reaction, you can ground yourself, you can stay focused, you can seek alignment with your vision of what you want to accomplish and move forward with it. The more you recognize this unintentional behavior that your brain is triggering, that your brain is producing, the more you can overcome those barriers and obstacles. So if we figure out how to overcome these obstacles and barriers, we're good to go, right? We should be able to achieve everything that we set out to do, correct? Not so fast. Right outside of the comfort zone is actually the fear zone. That's the self-doubt kingdom. Is the second guessing that is working overtime to undermine your desires and your wildest dreams. And don't get me started on other people's opinions. If you're to let other people's opinions affect you as well, you will definitely have a hard time getting out of that fear zone. You will feed your self-doubt and you will crawl back into your comfort zone faster than I can drink a cold beer in the Caribbean. Guaranteed. Again, the good news is that you can overcome those fears. The learning and growth zones are right around the corner for you. And this is your time to acquire new skills, to feel more confident. It's an opportunity to restart that conversation with your inner self about what do you want to achieve. Find your purpose, set new goals, and see who you really want to become. This is the point in time in which you can set sail to a new adventure where you will enjoy your transformation as you adapt yourself to conquer those fears and realize those aspirations. You will reach a totally new version of yourself that you will likely enjoy a hell of a lot more. Acquiring a growth mindset is critical for your success. Let's explore what is your current mindset. You might be surprised of your answers. Ask yourself the following questions. Do you want to learn new things, and are you eager to take risk? Or would you rather stick to what you know? Have you reached the max level of proficiency and satisfaction in what you're doing? Or have you achieved top level and there's no room for you to be better at it? I know that embarking in something new that I'm interested in will be tough and difficult, but in the end, I may enjoy it. Or do you feel defeated when you find out that there's a lot to figure out and you're not an expert in that area? When you find setbacks, how do you feel about it? Do you quit and feel guilt for wasting your time? Or do you see it as a lesson learned to get better and try to find a new approach? How do you take feedback, for example? Do you appreciate a different perspective and see what needs to be worked on? Or do you just go straight back to your old ways and feel demoralized? When you see somebody succeed, do you try to emulate them? Do you try to copy what they do? Do you follow them as an example? Do you try to figure out how they did it? Or do you think, hey, this is the 1 in a million chance, right? They were lucky, or they're just super duper smart and I'm not at that level. Growing is very rewarding, but I'm not gonna lie, it can be painful. Acquiring a growth mindset didn't happen overnight, and I made sure I surrounded myself by the best that I can find in those areas. I have come to realize a long time ago that to be able to succeed, we all need a support system, right? We need guidance, we need coaching, we need mentoring. Who you surround yourself is who you become. Let me be very clear about that. Who you surround yourself is who you become. This means that eventually you may have to make some hard choices and distance yourself from some people, and maybe actually even bring some new ones into your life. Your tribe will change. Your circle of friends, your mentors, your coaches, the people that you actually rely on to build yourself up will definitely change. And it should definitely change for the better. You will possibly see that the new circle will be more aligned with your goals and aspirations. In this journey to achieve your goals, in this journey to be successful, in this journey to be happy, there will definitely be people that will slow you down and people that will accelerate your growth and make that journey more enjoyable. So it's up to you to choose who is going to be there with you along this journey, right? And you should be very, very picky about who's in your team. Let me be very clear about this. It's up to you who you choose to go along with you in this journey. So if you are in a football team and you could pick your quarterback, who would you pick? Tom Brady or Ricky Bobby? Well, I'm pretty sure you're going to pick Tom Brady, right? If you have a chance to set up your soccer team, dream team, and you can choose your captain, who would that be? Would that be Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, or would you pick me? Well, there's no doubt that you're going to pick a superstar. But why do you do that? You do it because you know that they will accelerate that journey and make it a lot more comfortable, enjoyable, and definitely success is going to look different because it's not going to look as an end. It's going to be more about enjoying the journey itself. So if you would pick these kind of superstars to go along with you in a make-believe tournament of sorts, where you would pick Tom Brady or Lionel Messi or whoever is that athlete that you admire to be in your team, what would you do any different with your real life goals, with your desires, with your ambitions, with ultimately how you really want to shape up your life? Get the best coach, get the best mentors, and get your journey started. Enjoy the process and don't let anybody stop you, including you.